Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your yoga teacher for today. We are going to get our booties all fired up this morning so they can be nice and firm, like every lady wishes. Go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful cobbler position. So, bringing those feet to touch, knees splay out, and hands can be on the knees, the shins, or maybe even the feet. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall and go ahead and shut down those eyes. Beginning to ground right here where we are. Not thinking about anything other than the present moment. Maybe if you have your hands on your feet, maybe give your feet a nice, gentle little massage, pulling our focus to the body. Noticing how we feel this morning or today, whatever time you are practicing, and dropping in. Being present with yourself, knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And you have everything that you need already right there inside of you. You can go ahead and butterfly those eyes open. We're going to inhale, arms up overhead. And let's open the arms up towards the right. Little gentle twist towards the right. Right hand goes behind us. Inhale, arms up. And let's open them up to the left. This time the left hand goes behind for that twist. And inhale, arms back up. And let's do it again. Twist open to the right. Maybe getting a little deeper this time. Inhale, arms back up. And open up to the left. Very nice. Inhale, arms up and back down. Send our legs out long now. Padimottanasana. We got our seated forward fold. Go ahead and bend those knees. We're early on in the practice. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we're going to fold over both of our legs. Allowing the hands to drop wherever they drop. Not forcing anything here. Just warming up through the body. Nice steady inhales and exhales. Maybe shutting the eyes down here. Noticing how this feels different than the cobbler. Starting to get that stretch through the hamstring, all along the back. And slowly we'll peel ourselves back up. We'll take neck rolls. So go and drop your right ear to right shoulder. If it feels good, you can take your right hand on your top of your head, add a little gentle pressure. And roll down through center. Maybe interlacing those hands and pulling on that head gently. Very gently. Roll over left shoulder, left ear. And maybe taking that left hand on the top of the head. And release and go ahead and look up. Stretching all down the front of the neck. Still seated nice and tall here. Beautiful. Back to center, and we're going to come into all fours position. Do a little cat-cow action here. Making sure that the hips are over our knees and our shoulders are over our wrist. Once you get there and find your alignment, we'll go ahead and inhale and drop that belly, lift that chest for cow. And exhale, we'll round through the spine for cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, we round. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral, all fours position. We're going to go ahead and send our right hand out in front of us, left leg behind us. Find that gazing point in front of you to help you with your balance. And we're just holding, smiling. No clenching here. We are breathing. Beautiful. Release. Let's go ahead and send the left arm, left hand out in front, and send the right leg back. Finding that stability. Breathing and smiling. Happy yogis. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. All right, so let's go ahead and send the left leg back. We're going to pulse for 20, okay? Just little pulses and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now let's point the toes up, leg bends, and let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Open it up to the side like a fire hydrant. We're going for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice, boss. Let's go to the other side. Right leg out. We're pulsing for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bend it, point that toe up, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Fire hydrant to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Very nice. Go ahead and sit down. We're going to take cow legs. Let's bend in the left foot and cross the right over the left. Trying to stack the knees here. If you can't get the knees stacked and you're here, let's be here. Sit up nice and tall. Just find that line. Come to it. Feeling the opening in those outside hips here. As always, there should be no sharp pains. This should be a little bit discomfort. There should be some discomfort, but this should not cause sharp stabbing or shooting pains. It's just a stretch for the outer hips. Very nice. Deep, intense stretch. So we're going to do the twisty twizzle to wrap ourselves up the other way. So the way that we do this is we come and put our hands down, pick our booties up, leave our feet where they are, our legs are crossed, and we're just going to walk in the circle all the way around, allowing the feet to spin with our bodies. So now we are back here, legs crossed opposite, and when we come down, the right leg's on the bottom, left leg's on the top. One of my favorite little yogi moves to get out of cow legs into the other side. So yeah, grow nice and tall here. Put that big old smile on your face. Working on our booties here. This should be fun and powerful. We got this. We can stand the little bit of discomfort. It's okay. It doesn't last long. We know this flow isn't long. We're not here long. And I'm shocked that Miss Alice has joined us for this whole time so far. It's interesting for her. We're going to come over and get into a plank. So go ahead and unravel that right and left leg. Plant those hands down on the mat. Tuck those feet and come into plank here. Beautiful. Just hold here. And let's wave back into our downward dog. Go ahead and give your dog a nice little walk here. It's our first down dog of the day. And let's go ahead and roll forward into plank. And hold. Let's lift up the right foot. Hold. Point that right toes or have them active. Feel the shake. Welcome the shake. We like the shake. Beautiful. Release. Other side. Pick the left leg up. Pushing hard through the shoulders. Accepting the shake. It's going to come. I'm shaking. It's okay. Beautiful. Release and wave back to our downward dog. We're going to go ahead and walk our hands to our feet. We're in a little forward fold here. You can grab opposite elbows and sway left or right if this feels good for you. Finding stillness is great. Maybe taking the peace fingers around the big toes and helping you pull yourself deeper into the fold. So many options here in our forward fold. We're not going to be here long either. And we're going to slowly begin to peel ourselves up into our most beautiful mountain, aka Tadasana. We're going to go ahead and pick up our right foot and hug that knee into the chest. Maybe take your little ankle roll there. Now I want you to envision on the front of your mat where your foot is going to go to step into high lunge. So we kind of know the distance that we have here. So let's go and point the right foot out long. And we're going to step into high lunge. Inhale, arms up. That left heel is barreling towards the back of the mat. Maybe come up on that right tiptoe. How does that feel for you? Deepens that hip flexor on the left. Definitely fires up those glutes. Smiling, breathing. And go ahead and drop that toe. Straighten that right leg. We're folding over the right leg straightened. Now, a nice little buoyant bend is nice. Don't lock that knee. And we're breathing here in the most comfortable of all positions. Blocks could be helpful here too. If you're not flexible enough to find some comfort, blocks would be beneficial. We're coming into standing splits on our right leg. So go ahead and maybe shimmy the foot back a little bit and send the left leg up towards the sky. So once you find your positioning here, we're going to bend the left leg and bring it down behind the right. And this is dip 1. Back up and down for 2. Up, down for 3. Back up, down for 4. Back up, down for 5. And back up. Hold. And then slowly walk those hands forward. Left leg is still lifted, and we're going to bring our hands up, heart center. Airplane or warrior 3 here. Very nice. Go ahead and step that left leg back. And right leg back into, again, that right leg again. So we're right back where we started, holding our right leg. Go ahead and release it. A little knocking on heaven's door would be welcoming here to give ourselves just a touch of an active break before we jump over to the other side. We are so honored that you have joined us this whole time, Alice. Okay, let's go and pick up the left knee, hug it in. Take those ankle rolls here. And go ahead and start to envision where this left foot's going to land up there on that mat. Straighten that leg out. Feel the shake and step it forward. Inhale, arms up. Beautiful. Happy yogis. Now let's go ahead and play. So you can come up on that tiptoe of that left foot. Right heel is barreling towards the back of the mat. And you are smiling. Beautiful. Drop that tiptoe. Straighten that left leg and fold. Blocks would be helpful here if you used them on the other side. Otherwise, just breathe. Come here. Be all the way here. Now we're coming into the standing splits on this side. We're going to hold the standing splits before we do the dips. So go ahead and find beautiful standing split, right leg up towards the sky. And let's dip. Down for 1, back up. Down for 2, back up. Down for 3, back up. Down for 4, back up. Down for 5, back up and hold. And square those hips, walk those hands forward. Coming into warrior 3 here, so bring the hands to heart center. Breathe. If you fall, it's okay. Just come back. My left leg is not wanting to be very nice today. And go ahead and step back. And let's go ahead and pull that left leg back up to where we started. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and release. Step the right foot forward. Go ahead and pivot them both towards the front of the mat. And then let's turn them towards the outside. We're coming into goddess. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Arms, cactus. So parallel bends here. And let's go ahead and drop down into our goddess. Beautiful goddesses. You are amazing. We're going to take some dips. So we're going to go from here to star to here. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've only got one more. 10. Come on, drop back down into goddess. See what it feels like to come up on the tippy toes on the right. Maybe what about the left? What does both feel like? Little challenge. And beautiful. Point the feet forward. Come on down into our standing, wide-legged, forward fold. So, options here. Grabbing your ankles and pulling yourself. Interlacing opposite elbows and swaying left to right. Or just finding stillness here. Whatever you're feeling for today, do that. going to slowly begin to come into yogi squat. So heel toe, the feet closer together. Drop that booty down and use our elbows to push our knees, hands, prayer position at heart center. Very nice. Just gather your breath here. Allow them glutes to come back down for just a second. And gracefully, we are going to sit back into our booties. And come on down into bridge. So knees up, feet planted on our backs. Go ahead and feel for those heels there. Make sure you can feel them. We're just going to come into bridge. And we're going to take dips once we're there with our hips and our glutes. So you'll notice that in bridge, when you engage your glutes, it's when it lifts you higher. So that's kind of the action we're going for, is to engage, disengage, engage, disengage, and it'll lower and lift us. Okay. Go ahead and push up into your bridge. And release your hands under. Tuck those shoulders. And let's do our dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Engage those glutes. Engage those quads. And release. Windshield wiper the legs. Left to right here. And we're going to go up again. And we're going to try one leg lifted at a time and do 5 per leg. If you can't do that, just do what we just did 10 times. Go ahead and push up and interlace those hands. Once you find your bridge, go ahead and lift that right leg up. You can have it straight or bent, doesn't matter. We're pulsing for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release the right leg. Lift the left up. Straight or bent, doesn't matter. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Release. Windshield wiper those legs. Left or right. You can keep the knees up. We're going to come into a reclined pigeon. So go ahead and bring that right ankle over that left knee. Interlace the hands behind the left. And press that right elbow against that right knee. Beautiful. You are absolutely amazing. This was not an exactly easy class. I feel the sweat. I hope that you do too. Very nice. Go ahead and release the left leg down. And let's go take that left ankle over that right knee and interlace the hands behind the right leg. Using that left elbow to press against that left knee. And drop it in. How do you feel differently now versus when we just started? The body should not be screaming as loudly. It should be a little calmer now. The body should definitely be a little more relaxed. Very nice. Go ahead and release. Hug both those knees into the chest. Roll left to right here. Nice little massage. Of course, Stephanie is trying to find the childlike inside of you. And let's go ahead and rock forwards and backwards. Spinal massage here. We're going to rock all the way up into our seated cobbler position here. Inhale the arms up and exhale, fold over those legs. Allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm here. Feeling the stretch all in the outer hips, down through the back. Very slowly begin to peel yourself back up into our seated cobbler. Close the eyes. Go ahead and bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I look forward to having you back on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.